Ever wondered how some vendors turn ordinary supermarket veggies into so-called elite organic produce? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a surprisingly common and, frankly, quite audacious hustle. It's a classic case of selling the sizzle, not the steak, or in this case, selling the story, not the apple. Imagine this scenario. A savvy individual goes to a bulk wholesaler, or even just a regular supermarket. They spot a large bin of standard, non-organic apples. Let's say they cost about $1 each. Nothing special about them, just your everyday apple. They buy 100 of them. Now, here's where the magic begins. The first step in this transformation is all about presentation. Those apples are taken out of their generic cardboard boxes or plastic bags and are carefully arranged in rustic, charming wooden crates. You know the kind I'm talking about. They look like they were just carried in from a sun-drenched orchard. The wood is a bit weathered, giving it that authentic farm-to-table vibe. This simple act of repackaging immediately changes the perception of the product. It's no longer just an apple. It's a piece of a pastoral fantasy. Next comes the branding. A custom printed sticker is created. It might say something like, "Hand-picked, Orchard Fresh," or "From Sunny Meadow Farms." The font is often a rustic-looking script or a clean, artisanal typeface. Maybe there's a little drawing of a barn or a smiling sun. This sticker is then placed on each apple, or on the crate itself. It's a small detail, but it's incredibly powerful. It tells a story of care, tradition, and natural goodness. Now for the final and most crucial step, the location. These newly branded apples aren't sold back at the supermarket. No, they're taken to a high-end farmer's market, a place where people specifically go seeking premium, organic, and locally sourced goods. The vendor sets up a beautiful stall, maybe with a checkered tablecloth, some hay bales for decoration, and a charming wooden crate of apples as the centerpiece. And the price? Those $1 apples are now being sold for $5 each. And here's the kicker. People buy them. They buy them without hesitation. Why? Because they aren't just buying an apple. They're buying the story. They're buying the feeling of supporting a small, local farmer. They're buying the image of a healthy, wholesome lifestyle. The wooden crate, the hand-picked sticker, the farmer's market setting. It all combines to create a powerful narrative that justifies the inflated price in the buyer's mind. This phenomenon isn't limited to apples, of course. It happens with tomatoes, carrots, eggs, you name it. A vendor can buy regular eggs from a commercial supplier, put them in a quaint-looking carton with a stamp that says free-range hens, and triple the price. The customer sees the rustic packaging and imagines happy chickens roaming free in a green pasture, even if the reality is far from it. So, what's the core of this hack? It's the exploitation of weak or non-existent certification labeling, especially in smaller local market settings. Unlike the strict USDA organic certification, which requires rigorous inspection and documentation, terms like hand-picked, all-natural, or farm-fresh are often unregulated. They are marketing terms, not certifications. They sound good, they evoke positive emotions, but they don't actually guarantee anything about how the product was grown or handled. The psychology behind this is fascinating. We humans are wired for stories. A compelling narrative can be more persuasive than a list of facts. When we're standing at a market stall, we're not just evaluating the product on its physical merits. We're also buying into the identity of the vendor and the lifestyle they represent. We want to believe in the story of the small, honest farmer, and we're willing to pay a premium for it. This creates a significant gray area. Is it technically fraud? It's a tricky question. The vendor isn't lying about the product itself. It is, in fact, an apple. They are just embellishing its origin story. They're selling an experience, a feeling, and the apple is just a physical token of that transaction. The value isn't in the fruit, it's in the perception. How can you, as a consumer, navigate this? The key is to be a savvy shopper. First, learn to recognize official certification logos. If something is labeled organic, look for the official USDA seal or a recognized third-party certifier. These logos mean the farm has met specific legally defined standards. Second, engage with the vendors. Ask them specific questions. Instead of asking, "Are these organic?" ask, "What's the name of your farm?" Or, "Where are you located?" Or, "What kind of pest control methods do you use?" A genuine farmer will be passionate and knowledgeable about their practices. They'll be able to tell you about their soil, their crop rotation, their successes, and their challenges. Someone who just bought their produce from a wholesaler will likely have vague or generic answers. Their story will start to fall apart under gentle questioning. Third, trust your senses, but also your gut. Does the produce look too perfect? Sometimes the most delicious, truly organic produce isn't perfectly uniform. It might have a few blemishes or come in odd shapes and sizes. An array of produce that looks suspiciously identical to what you find in a large chain supermarket might be a red flag. And finally, if you really want to be sure, try to visit the farm itself. Many genuine local farms are proud of their work and offer farm tours or have a farm stand on their property. Building a direct relationship with the people who grow your food is the most foolproof way to know exactly what you're getting. This whole situation highlights a broader truth about modern consumerism. We are often buying ideas, not just things. The power of branding, storytelling, and presentation can dramatically alter the perceived value of a product.